Hi guys, this is Dave Bennett from theme2html.com and MOWG-crew.com. I'm going to show you the easiest way to use MOWG with theme2HTML today, and here's what I can promise you. You can do it. You can get your arms around it. You can get your head around it. For the first time in 5.5 years, custom MOWG runs. The tricky ones, you know, the ones where you would import a web page and work with it there. And that's why we created theme2HTML to make that front end simple. So you can put all the convertible stuff up you want, the banner sliders, the images, the stuff in the left sidebar, make the whole thing as important as you want, menu and all. And then be able to MOWG that. And so you can use that for anything online or offline. That's the whole point. What I can promise you now is that you can do it, and not just can you make a 5 to 15 page website easily and comfortably using theme2HTML, you can turn around and make it modestly large with MOWG. And by modestly large, I mean you can control exactly how many pages you want on it. You don't have to make it gigantuan, huge, spammy large. You can make it, let's put it this way. Say you were doing it for a plumber, and you can do it for anything online or offline. All I mean to say is this. If you have 100 keywords, you can make 100 pages, one per keyword. That's it. That's called not spamdexing. Okay? For those who know the term, and the idea is not creating too many pages at once for any one run. You just want this laser targeted, focused, perfect run. You can do it. If you have geo-targeted keywords, so you're working for plumbers, doctors, dentists, Indian chiefs, whoever it is that you're working for, then you can say, okay, maybe they have 15 cities or 10 cities they operate in, say 10 cities, 50 keywords. That's 50 keywords times 10 cities. That's all the combinations of them. That's 500 keyword combinations. Okay, 500 keywords in Google's eyes, because one city keyword is different than another city keyword. Even Google knows that. Okay, so now we're going to create these unique pages, one per keyword. So you would first create the theme2HTML website, so it looks like the convertible website that it is. A lot of people go, doesn't matter how beautiful it looks. No, you'll see beautiful websites that make a lot of money, ugly websites that make a lot of money. You'll see beautiful websites that don't make a lot of money, and ugly websites that don't make a lot of money. Our theme is convertible. That's the point. This does the right job. This is good. This is good. This subdefines the market, gets it right where you want it. This kind of thing here, and you can put these in whatever order you want. You guys know this stuff, right? Now, and that's for those of you who do. Those of you who've been following along with theme2HTML, you would know this stuff. The rest of you, you'll learn. It's fun. Also, the stuff down here was always a question for everybody, because what if you're doing something online, like an affiliate program or a ClickMate program? This doesn't necessarily apply, right? Well, you can turn that off now. You can just turn it on or off in the admin panel. Same with this. It's just a push button. You turn it on or off, these sections. You can flip this on or off. This, you just dump the coding out of the box and hit enter, and it just winds up being empty. We do have the defaults for you, and the defaults come with, and if you need those, just ask if you don't know where they are. Everyone has them, I think. And if not, I'll make sure you do. And that way you can always restore the defaults instantly. Just pull the default back in and you're right back where you were. So you're completely free to do whatever you want with these. You're not going to lose any information. Okay. Also, for those of you who say, well, I can't use an email form, we have another setting in the admin panel. I have this stuff in other videos. That's why I'm not referring to it again, because I want to point out how you use MOWG with theme2HTML, right? I mean, that's the cool stuff where we're going right now. All right. So anyway, in place of this, you can put two more blocks like these down here. See these four? It's a title with a clickable image with a clickable link. Okay, so that's one, and then comes like another one, and then a third one, a fourth one. Well, you can put two more up here in place of this. It's a button. You just switch it on or off. Okay, and that's it. Let me go in order to make some other points real fast. One is, this is kind of fun. I did this just for the fun of it. Where'd I put it? I think I put it here. Real quick, just want to point this out. This is a trip. What do you see? Okay, it's a website I set up for Dub Turbo, some beatbox software, right? And it's funny because the whole thing is in Russian, okay? Everything is in Russian. The menu is in Russian, okay? The verbiage here is in Russian. The titles are in Russian. The clickable links down here are in Russian. Edit page no one sees. It's only when you're logged in that you see edit page. If I log out, that vanishes, right? That's for me, not anyone else. This is all in Russian. These are in Russian. The testimonials in Russian, and I still check to make sure that our global variables work, and they do. If I want to make it Seattle, then all through the site where it's supposed to say Seattle, it will say Seattle. If I want to use a name like Christian, then all throughout the site, wherever I use the name, it will pop up just that way. Okay, if that's what I want. I can do clickable links and everything, and even down here, it's all in Russian. And down here, cities we serve actually is all in Russian. Now, any of you speak Russian out there, you're going to laugh when you read this because this is just spam email I got in Russian. I did check with somebody who rolled their eyes. They can read Russian. They said, yes, all of this is readable. Even this is readable, perfectly readable in Russian. Okay, I did that. Just doing it in Russian for the fun of it. But I just copied and pasted verbiage out of the email, and it's probably like biblical quotes in order to get the spam mail through, right? So there you have it. There's one in Russian. You can do multiple languages. I've done them in German now. I've done them in Spanish for the fun of it. You can try many languages, and most are going to work. Let me continue. All right, let's say this. I want to make this point too. Refresh, okay. Yeah, I had the website here. You can spin all these pages, by the way. If you want to create spin-off pages, and you guys know what I mean, you can take any one website you create. So those are not templates anymore. We call them themes. They're really just workstations. You can work inside of any one of them, and you can change them to death. You can completely make them different. Remember, the one I called homeopathy when I clicked on it, that is this Russian dub turbo template here. Obviously has nothing to do with the homeopathy website. And what I did before I created it was go to my backup and restore. Okay, so I could create a backup of the appropriate site before I mess with it and download that backup. That way I have my backup. And if I want to restore that backup, because I also created one for the Russian site, but I can just pull back up. You can save anything you want to create. So I can just upload that, right? And it's uploaded and restored. Now I can make sure I'm on the homeopathy theme, which I happen to be. All right, and if I go here, there it is. I'm back to my homeopathy theme, and I can use that. And then again, if I want to flip back, in other words, I can save these projects and make more. Not only can I save them and make more, because it saves everything. It saves all of the pages. Literally everything I want to create in here gets saved. All right, all of it's here. Okay, so those downloadable files save everything. Now, here's the point. You have to transfer the images separately. We've covered that. That's easy though. But every setting, everything that makes a website look the way it does and act the way it does is saved inside that one little backup file. Okay, backup and restore. Beautiful little tool. So now I can just keep switching back and forth for anything I want to do. If I want to work on the Russian site some more, I'll work on the Russian site some more. And what's the point? I make all these sites the way I want, and each time I make a site and it's good for the client, whoever that is, or it's good for my other project, whatever it is, and I want to put it somewhere, I just export it, okay? And I can either zip it up and upload it myself, or I can upload it to FTP if I have the FTP information of where it's supposed to go. And I can put it anywhere. I can put it in a folder. I can put it on a subdomain. I can create project after project after project. So an example of that would be something like this. Okay, just making the point again. Then I'll come back to MOWGing because this is really interesting. Okay, it really is. Let me come back to this. So say I do a plumber. I'm trying to do a plumber with this phone number serving this city and state since this year, open Monday through Friday, whatever it is. Okay, and all this stuff about the plumber. Okay, this is for some Atlanta, Georgia plumber, and I find a guy who wants to buy it. Okay, so then what do? I sell it to him, and he goes, okay, give me the website. Fine, that's the point. I can export that right now. I can just upload it if I have this information. Maybe I'm putting it on my own website and pointing it at his site, or maybe he wants the pages. Okay, fine, I sold him the pages. Then I just, Plumber Dan, whoever it is, right? I can put anything here for the zip file, export it, and it'll create the whole website for him. I just send it to him. Literally, I can email it to him. Okay, his website. Now that I'm done with him, I can use the same template to create a website for some other guy. Not Acne Plumbers, but someone else. I can edit that. not at this phone number, but some other phone number, not the city, state, or in the city or in the state, or the short state abbreviation or the zip code. Start a business in some other year. Maybe it doesn't go Monday to Friday. Maybe it's Tuesday to Thursday. What do I know? But I can change all of this, right? Tuesday to Friday or Monday to Thursday. That's not his domain. It's some other domain. See how I can just change this stuff, and then when I update it, because that's what I can do. I can go in here and start changing it. Acme plumbers can become friendly plumbers, whatever, the next guys I'm doing. And they are in, wherever they are, right? Chicago, Illinois, right? And that's just what's really cool about this is I can do this, right? There. IL. And then so on. And I can get their phone number, right? It's not 555-9999, it's 8888. I can get their phone number and their stuff, all their stuff in. And then when I'm done, just update, 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 update. And you'll say, okay, that's great. That's good if you're going to create the site for the guy. But so far the content is a duplicate content, right? The answer is we can deal with that pretty easily now. Go to the pages, spin it, then 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 spin it for each of the pages that are here. Of course, guess what do you think the next button is that we're going to have that goes with the spinning? We're going to have a spin all button. We can't spin them all at the same time. There's maximum thread count in the system. So we can only do one at a time. Otherwise, it might post the wrong content on the wrong page, But we're going to put a spin all button that spins this one, then afterwards spins that. And then when that's done, spins that. See? Isn't that cool? So that's coming. That's a free update. We're right up to version 1.9 now. Everyone's gotten all the updates for free, of course, from version 1.0. Now, let me get on to the points I want to make. There was cool stuff for the updates. So that is awesome. Just so you can see some of this other stuff as long as I'm here. Header schedule form. You can put whatever you want for the form heading. It doesn't have to say schedule service. That's the default. It could be call us now. It can be whatever you want it to be. And then use your email address where you want the form to send to you. I might go support this instead. But you'll use whatever you want. And you can change the logos, of course. There's no reason to stick with that logo. If you already uploaded the other guy's logo, or you can upload the other guy's logo, then you can go get it from the system, right? And then just grab the other logo wherever it is, double click, and boom, there it is in the email. Okay, I'll just leave that be. Same thing with this one. One of these goes to them, one of these goes to you, just to let you know what's going on. And to let them know what's going on. That's your auto replier, right? Saying thank you for sending us your message update. So that's easy. And even these can use this kind of coding in here, like this sort of stuff for the regular tokens. And then even our global variables work, website title and stuff. So you can just automatically make all this stuff work without having to manually type all this stuff in, because you just did it from the global variables section. Everywhere where website title shows up, everywhere on the website, wherever we had this in use, it will put whatever you wanted here. Okay. So anyway, when you're done with all that, then you're going to do what? Spin all those pages and then export the project to that guy. Either you're going to upload it because you got the FTP information, or you're just going to zip it up and send it to him and let him deal with it. You see? So what's the point? The point is you can go into business for yourself building websites for people. They have crappy websites. You can make them a much nicer website, slap a price tag on it, and I almost just showed you all the work necessary to do it. Isn't that crazy? And then this is, by the way, this is why Theme2HTML is becoming so hot. Schedule form box settings. Do you want it to be the schedule form, like so? Or if you don't want it to be, do you want it to be banner boxes? You just fill in the title, the image, the URL where it's supposed to go when you click it, and then do the next one, the title, the image, and the URL, okay, where it's supposed to go when you click it. And that means you get 2 more images like this up here instead of the form, right? And so it's really, really easy to do this now. So you can switch between these just however you want. What else? Like I said, cities we serve and stuff, right? You can just flip it off. You don't service cities, flip it off. All right. And if I updated that, did I update that? I think I updated that. Then if I refresh this and look down, there's no more cities we serve section, or there wouldn't be. Did I? Oh, I must not have updated it after all. Okay. And if it's still there, I'm going to check on that because it's a glitch. It's a glitch. I wonder if it's still happening on the other ones. I will go check and see because that's really a simple thing to deal with. Oh, I think I know why. I think now we have to have a color for the color or it won't complete the information. Cities we serve, by the way, you can call it whatever you want. It can be cities we serve or welcome to our group, and you can make it a whole different color. Welcome to our team, you know, like this. And then you can, you know, make it any color you want. All right, like that. Okay, and I don't need this stuff. Maybe you could just take it out. And so you could leave it in, by the way, just like that. Ah, there. Now that worked. So I'm sure it worked. Yeah, there we go. That's all I had to do. If I want to get rid of these, I just get rid of them. Again, I got the backup. So I can get those logos above the footer. Just these. Just literally just delete it. Literally just delete it. Right? Oh, I didn't even have to. Look at that. I keep forgetting. You just don't need to publish it. Okay? How's that? So it's not there. Okay? And you can leave this in or not. Same thing now. It works the same way. Let's just take a look. Cities we serve. Let's take a look at service slider settings. You can call it our services. You could also call it our products. You know? You could call it anything you want. Browse our selection. Okay? And again, you can set the color. Just put the color wherever you want. Some color somewhere, you know. All right. And when you get a color you like, update. Get it? That's how easy that is. And still, if I say, oh man, I want to go back to the default because I screwed something up, that's so easy, isn't it? Just come back to restore backup. Would be the last backup I have in the system. That should erase every change I've made since. Yeah, I'm back to normal now because the last backup was the standard default. Okay, how's that for cool? All right, that fixed everything I just broke. All right, now what I wanted to do. Okay, that was mostly for the update, so I'm going to talk about that. And then what I'm going to do, separate video, let you take a break and absorb that, is to show you how to use MOWG with theme to HTML. So that'll be my next video. You'll be amazed how easy that is compared to anything you've ever heard or seen us talk about before over all these years. It's really easy now. So you get how you do the front end of theme to HTML better than you ever did probably. And you're going to get how you do the back end for the MOWG just to make the site the appropriate largeness that you want. It doesn't have to be weirdly large. It doesn't even have to be, we're not even talking about backlinks anymore because we'll just put theme to HTML sites on different websites, you know, because you can export them. So create one, export it to somewhere, create another one, export it somewhere else, create another one, export it somewhere else. You could backlink if you want. Just put some link in the footer, put some link in the side, put some link on one page only. Whatever you want to do. That way you don't have to have tons of links on tons of pages, which can look wrong. You could just have one backlink on the home page and then nothing else, you know, and you can even call it something sensible. Click here for our sister company, you know, and then that'll be the backlink on the home page. How's that? That's cool. That counts. You could put that backlink in the left sidebar. You know, you could put it in the footer. It could be on every page for the first 10 or 15 pages of your site. And then we want to do the MOWG run, and we don't want to backlink. We just want to create more filler content, proper content, let the link juice move through the sitemap. So I'm going to show you that next. And when you see it, I think you're going to be really pleasantly surprised and understand how you can make a quality, powerful website for someone and sell it for whatever you want. All right.